January 10th is when more than half of the population has already given up on their New Year's fitness resolutions. So if you're already there, if you're still pursuing those goals, give yourself a pat on the back. Rather than all that negative IG crap about telling you why you're wrong, telling you how you're training wrong, telling you why you're eating wrong, we're gonna be positive right now, and we're gonna allow you to check that box. Count that win, keep it going. Welcome back to Goals to Gains. I'm Matthew Ramos. We are here to, again, keep you motivated, educated, and supported to make sure you reach those goals you set for yourself in 2025. Let's go. All right, y'all. You can already see it. The gym is emptying out. Your friend who told you that they was gonna be with you on this process, they've already quit. Too many people being complacent. So the next question a lot of people ask me is, why does motivation fail? And the reality is your lack of commitment. Now, it could be a lack of commitment because you made too big of a goal, too lofty of a goal, maybe not even the right goal. Then on top of it, not only did you make the wrong goal, but your systems in place, your routines, your rituals, your prep, your non-negotiables that you do on a daily basis, they're not correct. And then finally, which is pretty much the most important part, you have no support system. You have no community, you have nobody to rely on, you have nobody to hold you accountable. That's where good coaches, good community, good culture, good climates all come into effect. But I'm gonna help you out right now to help you give a little bit of a better structure as to how to motivate yourself and how to stay disciplined. To help you build mental toughness, I want you guys to take a moment and reflect. We're gonna go over your mental toughness and how to develop it. In order to help you build that mental toughness that you need to make sure that you stay committed, I'm gonna give you 5 steps on how to do it. Number 1 is awareness. You know what you need to do, so you're gonna make that goal. The issue is some of you made too lofty of a goal, not such a big enough goal that actually propels you and motivates you to actually get it. But more importantly, a lot of you aren't taking the necessary time to give certain consideration to certain elements of your life or circumstances that are gonna keep you from it, even certain conditions that you have in your life. So simple, but actually make a monumental difference in the overall effect and the overall ability for you to achieve that goal. When I speak of certain considerations I want you to think about, let's take, for example, the idea of you had this awesome 5-day week program that you saw, but guess what? You can only do 3 days effectively and consistently. Therefore, you're already failing from the jump. For example, you have kids. Because of daycare, you only have certain hours, and therefore you can't actually get the workout in that you wanted. So therefore you have to learn how to shorten down the workout or make multiple workouts or break it down into 2. Guess what? That's okay. It's all right. It's whatever you need to do to make sure you get to where you want to be. The systems, the rituals, the routines, the dedication is all gonna fall in line, but you have to be smart enough to do it from the start the right way. On to number 2, discipline, finally committing. I want you to understand that when we talk about setting the goals, the very next step is to reverse engineer. So what do I mean by that? You have to consider where you want to go, but more importantly, where you are right now. So again, simple things. Hey Ramos, it's a pain when I go from work to home and then to the gym because guess what? Now you got to start packing that gym bag before you go into work. So therefore, there's no reason to go home and you can go straight to the gym and get the work done. Another great example, a little bit more deep dive for my seasoned boys or my seasoned vets out there. In regards to your templates, if you have a competition on a Saturday, you want to reverse engineer when you create your template. So therefore on Saturday, you're peaking. So what does that mean? The last day I want to do a heavy leg day is on a Tuesday because guess what? I want 2 to 3 days to fully recover. So therefore on Saturday, I can show out. So again, reverse engineering is a great tip to help you learn how to discipline and commit to this goal. All right, y'all, making that move. We're on to number 3 now, which is the hardest part ever, consistency. Now, I know you've heard it before, but realize you could have the best program, you could have the best diet advice, you could have the best gym with the best equipment, whatever it is. You have to actually be consistent to get the results. I know what you're saying, no shit, bro. But I want you to realize 100% of this is just showing up. I want to be a little bit more serious on this one because right now, step 4 is the most important. It's integrity. You have to learn and you have to want to make sure that when you give your word to someone, when you commit to something, that you keep it. When you've committed to your future self that you're gonna do this, that you're gonna go through these struggles, whatever it is, that you're gonna show up and you're gonna give everything that you've got in 100% effort, that's your integrity. Think of it like a bank. The times that you show up and keep your word, you deposit that good shit in there. But when you fail, and when you don't show up, and when you make excuses, you take that deposit away. But here's the beauty of it. This is where having a community comes into it. That GAT community, this Goals to Gains, I want you to make a commitment. I want you to strive to do everything that you said you're gonna do. Because when you do, man, that self-esteem goes right to the roof. Just the realest part of this is the last element, which is confidence. My father, God rest his soul, explained to me confidence at an early age. He said, Matthew, confidence is the power you have to influence any situation in your life. Any problem you have, any obstacle, any issue that you are confronted with, the confidence you have is that power you know and of yourself to influence it the way you want. You guys have done the work. You have committed. You've created the goal. You've set the routines. You set the rituals. You've showed up. You've done what you needed to do. You kept your word. And now at the end, you get the ultimate reward. You have the power now to do it again. Repeat it. And that is how you continue on with discipline. Self-discipline, mental toughness. I know exactly what's going to happen. I know that I've done it before. My history says it so. So now I am eager, excited for anything in the future. In conclusion, it's past January 10th. More than half of the population has already given up. So if you're still here, again, you've already won. Give yourself that win today. And more importantly, take those 5 steps I talked about and implement them. See where you're struggling. See where you need help. See where you need to add a little bit more to make sure you reach those goals. All right, y'all, leave comments below and stay tuned for more Goals to Gains content.